here again. Now I'm going to tell you how you can watch 3D on Sky, movies, sports, etc. without special glasses, without paying Sky for the privilege, without buying a brand new 3D TV, which costs a fortune. Any TV will do. HD is best, but even the old computer I'm looking at now, it works. Now, it is very simple. When they film a movie in 3D, they use camera angles to exaggerate it, you see. And that's why it looks so comes out so ridiculous. But the 3D that they're doing is exaggerated. I watched on BBC, because I've got a 3D TV, to find out what it was like. I had to pay 800 quid in toll, 170 for the glasses, and then you also need a Wi-Fi unit to go with it as well. But even if you got an ordinary old-fashioned TV, even a little 14-inch one, it works. But obviously, the smaller the TV, the less the depth and perspection of 3D, the less things come out. Now, it's very, very simple. I'm going to apply for a patent, because when you put stuff onto YouTube, you get automatically copyright. So if anybody tries to copy this, I can use YouTube to prove that it was my invention. Now, I have here a few pairs of glasses. They are all very cheap, picked up in a charity shop. They are various focuses. Some, you know, people's eyesights are vary. Now, if you got normal eyesight, the secret is to slightly change the picture to one eye. It doesn't even matter which eye it is. And these glasses I've got here, this is the left eye, and you put them on. Now, this only works if you don't wear glasses. If you wear glasses, you have to do it another way. I'll explain when I've finished this way. But if you can watch TV without glasses, this is the way to do it. Now, I'm seeing this in 3D. My arm is coming out, but not the ridiculous 3D I've seen on TV where bloke's got a 9-foot arm. No, this is what I call it natural 3D. My face is solid, round, and things go back, things go forward, and it's exactly the way that you see life anyway. And the patent I'll be applying for is the slightly defocusing and changing the image to one eye or the other. Now, I just showed you this pair where it was the left eye that had the lens in. Then I'll switch to this other pair. It's the right eye that's got the lens in. It still works, for me anyway. And if when you're watching, the best sort of things to watch, a football match is great, cricket match is great, but it's not stupid like Wimbledon when it looked like Andy Murray was winning the gold medal when the tennis court was 60-70 yards long. And there was another one, there was a pool table, 15-foot long pool table. Anyway, that is the way it works. Now, the reason it works is good. we have got up here a computer. It's called a brain. Now, the brain, when your vision is slightly defocused, compensates for this and corrects it, just like you can on a computer. You know, on YouTube you can get them to enhance your videos and that. Now, the best stuff of all is stuff that's been digitally enhanced. You know, they're taking old films and old programs and digitally remastering them. That is the best you can get, because for the best results you need focus on the background and the foreground. And when they digitally remaster them, they focus the background and foreground at the same time. Because in those days the cameras weren't that good, and they could you'd either have a close-up or a distance shot. To really show this off, you need somebody standing in front, somebody standing in the middle, and somebody standing right at the back. And instead of them being side by side, you can see they're one behind the other. Anyway, that's explaining it, and that will be what the sort of a paint that I'm going to try apply for. Now, you've noticed that I've put my ordinary spectacles on now. I'm still seeing it in 3D. Still comes out for me with that. Now, that is because it's actually better for me, because when I got these glasses, focus at a certain distance, whereas these are various ones. Some are not. They don't work for me at all, because they give you a 3D effect, but it's out of focus. You don't expect it to be 3D and focus immediately you put them on. Your brain needs a little time to adjust. And if you don't think you're watching in 3D, close the eye that you got the lens over and watch the picture go flat. Now, if you use these for, I recommend no longer than, well, if you're watching a football match, take them off at half time, etc. Though I've noticed no deprivation at all through wearing them. But the 3D glasses you get with the 3D TVs give me headaches. I don't know if other people get it, but these don't. And if you do start to get the headache, close your eyes, remove the glasses, and open your eyes again. And one day, when you open your eyes, you'll still be seeing it in 3D without any glasses. Obviously, if you wear glasses, you're going to need to wear those glasses to watch the TV, like I do with this. Right? The only difference between this and the not glasses is it's slightly out of focus in 3D, in focus 3D. And if you close one eye or the other, the only way I can see 2D is by closing one eye. And this is so good, even the little icons that you see at the side of things on the web, you know, those little icons that tell you what other program, even they are in 3D. And if you watch the news on the television, and all the televisions they got in the background, you know, with the programs on, even they are in 3D. It's that good. And most people don't believe this. They think it's a con. But eventually people will realize it. And unfortunately, people that like Samsung and Sony and Hitachi and all those people that are flogging these here 3D TVs are going to lose out. And because people aren't going to buy an expensive TV when they can watch 3D on the TV they've already got. I've got another TV here, but it's not 3D. I can watch it on there if I want. But that's it. I'm ending this now. Please try it. The way to get these glasses, by the way, is at charity shops. Or even old glasses that somebody in your family has thrown away or whatever. Don't throw anything away. This one, this pair here, is a very slight defocus, whereas this one is a really big defocus. Now, the reason you need to get at least 3 different kinds, I don't know if you know, that they're 150, 200, 250, the diopters of them. But it doesn't really matter, you just pick up a bunch of these glasses. I mean, you've probably seen them in charity shops, piled into a drawer and whatnot. And you can probably get 10 for £1. But all you have to do is remove one eye from the glasses, one lens, and it suggests you use both, some left, some right, until you find which one suits you best. And you may find, if you're a family and you buy 4, you may find one pair suits you, another pair suits somebody else, and all 4 are used by the family. But it doesn't really matter, because eventually you'll be like me, seeing in 3D without any glasses at all. Or just your natural normal glasses that's up there. I know this sounds ridiculous, and but I've tried it out with lots of people. Everybody that comes here, I make them say, try them, and I make them try every glass, and I say which one works the best, just to see if they're trying to fool me, because I know. And I'll say, what does it look like there? No, it's 3D, but it's a bit blurry. If you wait a few minutes, your brain adapts itself to that. And this is what worried me at the first. Now, I invented this 20 years ago. I never did anything about it because I was worried that it might ruin me the eyesight, and I didn't want people suing me for having their eyesight. Only the other thing is that I had an eye test, and it said one eye, the eye that had the lens on it, and actually got better. So apparently the brain compensating for that lens makes it easier. Because you know that as you get older, your eyesight fails all the time. But your brain compensates and compensates. And eventually it can no longer compensate, and that's when you need the glasses. That's all I have to say. I wish you luck, but anything it's not just not just 3D movies that you can watch and 3D sports. You can actually watch any film, even if it's not in 3D. But it will be the Space Invaders sort of thing, like, you know, where you see like Star Wars. That, because they're in deep space and you have a lot of perspective and all that, with all these ships and that fighting. There's one scene where it was a battle between all these shooting at each other, and you can actually see like solid bullets. Even the ray beams that they're firing look like a solid beam coming out of the screen. Anyway, it will be different for everybody. Some will be better than others, and some may not be quite so good. I don't want to say this, but it might possibly be that those that don't work, their brain's not clever enough. And I don't think that's the case, because I've tried it with kids, and because they can use them on these games that they use today. You know, the Xbox and all that, you can use it on anything. Even more so, it works on a still picture, a photograph. Even an oil painting, which is not a photograph, you know, painting, it'll still turn that into 3D. The way it works, that's the way the brain works. if it doesn't get a clear picture of something, it generates what it thinks it should be. And that's a scientific fact. And I cannot understand why nobody has ever thought about using this before. But I'm going to see if it can be patented, and if it is, I'm going to give the money away anyway. Probably the age concern. Because I don't know if you know it, I'm 77-year-old this year. That's the reason I'm spending so much time on this, and trying to get people to do these things. But there, I've done well today. TV in any room for Sky. Watch Sky Sports and Sky Movies without paying for both. And watch Sky TV 3D without paying for 3D. I think I might bankrupt the old Murdoch if everybody takes it up. Cheerio, thank you.